Well, today is the 22nd of February. Today is Thursday. I know I keep doing these little dates and times, but it just helps me. Not really, I don't edit, but just uploading just helps me out, organize the postings. Anyhow, so this video is about the channel reaching over 1,000 subscribers now. The last time I checked now, we're at 1,007. I'm going back notifications. I don't get as many as what I get subscriber wise. I think it's only who actually has, I don't know. So my 1,000 subscriber is Rave V2 Adventures. So that's what I could think of who hit 1,002. So there's that. No giveaways, none of that yet. YouTube play buttons. Back then, I got the 100 subscriber play button. Well, I made it myself during high school. 3D printed the play button, made a nice frame for it. Done. And then here's 1,000 now, which I think they gave away a couple of decades ago. 1,000 subscribers, now 10,000. Like, now you have to hit 100,000 to get a play button, just because there's just so many creators out there. So I think that's why it's now 100,000 needing to reach, not 1,000, not 10,000. Now it's 100K. So no button, it's okay. So anyway, that's an update on the channel for the subscribers. We're there, great. Let's just move on. So on the truck here for Jenny, the plate's my next big deal. So the license plates went to the notary yesterday because they called me. Actually, I called them just because I'm trying to update. Like, when's my antique plate going to arrive? I got the title back, so that's good. Where's my plate? And the plate from Harrisburg finally got sent to the notary, but in the process of getting sent back to Erie, PA from Harrisburg, it went from Harrisburg's offices to someone's address in Harrisburg for their antique vehicle. So we totally lost it. So yeah, apply for a new plate. They said it's like, we're gonna apply for a new plate. We're not gonna do it till Friday. Okay, so today's Thursday, so tomorrow. But it's like, so yesterday I stopped and I was like, let's do a custom plate now. So that way someone else can't take it for sure. And then secondarily, well, it's custom to Jenny. So during work, I try to figure out 5+ different names because DOT likes options. In case number 1 does not work, option 2 he'll accept. So I made a whole list. And I made my list, so it's 5 total, but actually it's 10 because the truck's 1949. Her name is Jenny. So I had like ways to go. So simple, 1949, taken. You only get 4 digits. So that's of course not gonna happen. And now let's do Jenny, Jeny. We'll skip one N just for short. Taken. All right, that's my simple ones. And the more complicated, since that's 49, then Jenny, let's do 49JY, taken. 49JN for short for Jenny as well, taken. All right, let's just flip this around. So we did JY49, that one works. And the JN did not work. So we at least have JY49, that does work. And went through the whole list of names. All don't work. Like, let's try Willie's 49. So WY49, that worked. So we have 2 options there. It's like, you have one more option to have on the paper. Like, I can't find nothing else in my mind that will work. So just do those 2 options, which she checked in the system, they are available. So there's that. If not, so option 1 and 2 are my choices, and then option 3, if worst case, I do random. So yeah, there's the plate. So my new plate should be arriving now in April, May now, they're saying. Whatever. At least this plate gives me legal right now. I'm already insured, so once Jenny is driving, we're good to go for the road for testing and wise. My next thing was ordering parts. I ordered parts from Kaiser Willys, discount code BAT10Willys, which is I use all the time, or you can use Red Eye Garage 10 as well. But so I got wiper blades, new ones. Mine are worn, but they're still good to use. I got new ones, and then I got 2 universal joints. I'm okay right now. My back ones were shot, replaced them. The front shaft is good to me. I'm not seeing wear in them, but it's like, I'll get those just for backups or spares on the hand of the toolbox, Or I have another front drive shaft in the barn, three more of them. Rebuild that one. Now we have a whole spare drive shaft just to swap out for the trail. So I got those. And the next thing I got in here is two things. So silver parts, that custom tool that work on the drag links to take that apart. I tried screwdrivers and different tools, nothing works. And they fit. There's not enough grip by hand to turn them. So with this tool, it allows me to get a socket and put big torque to it. So that's why I spent 30 bucks, even though I could have made it myself cheaper, but just do it, buy it. And then here as well, the black part's hard to see. Those are the rubber pieces that go here between the grill and the hood. There's one there. Come across, there's a few, but down here there's two missing on this side. So I bought two, and there is one more missing down here. So I gotta order one more next time. And then next thing I got was shifter boots. So your twin sticks, Danny 18. We have my T90, T90C. And then this one here is for overdrive or PTO. And I got Saturn overdrive coming soon. So there's all those parts. Retainer. So that's what I bought. So my next order, I gotta make one more order. Kaiser or wherever I can find. I need to get one more piece for the clips for the grill. And then I forgot to order a new gas tank thinning unit gasket. Mine's probably wasn't even 2-3 months old, and the gasket failed. Pumped up the truck of gas at the gas station, and all of a sudden it's just overflowing. I didn't know. My gauge doesn't work. My only gauge was a stick, a broomstick in the filler neck to check the level. So it's not the best. But even that still, it overflowed and went through, and gasket broke, and then went through the setting unit, leaking out. You know, it's full at least, but now it's full. It's leaking. So that needs replaced. So that's my next two things to order from Jeep sites. Then my next order is new hardware. They go on my hinges. I'm gonna go with Allen key screws. Same style, just Allen's. A lot more adjustability, more grip to get on with the Allen key. Put them on. So McMaster's like 20 bucks for a pack of 24, or $12, $12 to $20 for a pack of 24. And it's like I only need 22, so replacing all these, plus what screws in the cab, and then plus the one that screws in the door itself. So all of them, both sides of the truck, get replaced. So those are the order of McMaster, as well as a bushing for my throttle linkage. That needs a bushing, McMaster as well. That's about all in my mind. That's the things to buy left. Now I need a new drag link. Mine's all bent to heck, and I proved it from looking at Fred from anything for a Jeep website for Jeep parts, and comparing his, like, yeah, mine's way worse. But I do have my 62 wheelies outside, and that's got a way better one. Taking pictures and measurements match his almost perfectly for different. He's got 3 different sets he's showing me. Like, it's very, very close. But mine's beat. I hit a deer that did 1 damage, and being a plow truck, a lot more damage too. So that explains that. So I have one. So save myself about 150. And then my Dana 18, the yoke is bad for the drive shaft. It's good, it works, but oil just pours out. It's out around or something catching. Now my transfer case and T90C was rebuilt from Bob, and all the parts are for Vintage Jeeper. Sells the kits, plus you get the bonus kit, like double lip seals and Temkin bearings, all that. I did everything, did extra stuff. So it's got double lip seals back there, which is good, but it's still leaking. So I need a new output yoke, 10 spline, which is actually really a front yoke piece because the trucks don't have a handbrake back there. The handbrake is going off the drums, so a front one will work too. So gotta find one of those. I prefer new old stuff to know it's brand new versus take off, and take off could be bad again. It's the first time I ever had a leaking yoke ever, so they're not that bad, but mine's worn out. So So that's my hit list of things to find and buy still. That's about it. My next thing on the video here is what to do in the truck next. So my engine bay is just simply wiring, headlights and horn. And then my fuel, I need to run from the line to the, fuel line to the pump, and the pump to the carb. Get that done. And then my wiper blade motor just needs a positive power to itself, preferably to the key it wants you to go to, but I prefer just to hot wire it. It's just always on. So every time I park the truck, the night switch gets cut off for the battery. So nighttime and whatever parts, it's always off. Whenever I hop in, night switch goes on, truck's all powered on, activated. So hot wire is fine. So that's that. That's it for the engine bay. Cabin, just I need to work on my dashboard, all the wiring. I'm going to use this old radio area for the radio and the setter for my new gauges. I have 2 sets. I gotta figure out what's best for each one. Can't go too far, but they are gonna be all new wires. So I could extend if I have to. So I need to figure that out. But ashtray back in. Sun visor, I have another one to install. All got refabric. Put that back in. My seats are in the house. I'm gonna wait till the doors get back from the body shop, and I go ahead and paint the doors and reinstall, put the seats back in, just to keep dust out of the seats, so they'll stay in the house. So that's it for the cabin. And then back here is just mount my back winch, mount my 2-inch receiver hitch. I may hang low, but I'd rather have my hitch get hit by a rock on a departure angle than my gas tank to be hit. So extra inch down to help protect the gas tank, plus add a skid plate. That's back there. In this area, along this piece, my 8-pound air tank. And on this side, I gotta figure out how I want to lay it out, but my twin compressors. For now, my exhaust comes this way and out, so I gotta configure that for now. But the long term is to come in and out for exhaust for the stack. So gotta figure things out. Actually, exhaust is this way and that way right away, and then for now it's out the back. So those go in, install, and my overdrive shall arrive almost 2 weeks from now again, holding up from Sal and their shipment. So overdrive arrives, install handbrakes, fix that yoke, do my exhaust, all that at once. Then my rear brake line there needs a new clip for the frame right there. That goes down, and then axle, I gotta figure out what to do because that spring purge is real bad. I have ones I can weld on, but I prefer to swap out my other truck axle to put in. Hopefully it's better gear-wise. But I'm told with a straight 6 motor, the gears are different, like 488 or 427 something. So I can't directly swap the axle. So I'm still probably ending up just putting new purchase on this axle and sell those axles as a set to someone. We'll see. But also, I'm talking to Fred from Anything for a Jeep, part-wise, and about drag links and other parts. And he's recommending me a International Scout rear axle or different options to swap out. He's got a 44 front axle that will work in the front. But also he's got a 44 with a Dana 60, 8 lug though, that will fit my truck too. But it's 8 lugs, so I need adapters. So there's that to figure out. I think they're 59 inches wide. These are 61 inches wide flange to flange. So that will do. That's adapters, which are spacers. We'll see, but I don't want to touch my axles truthfully and swap them until next fall, this coming fall. Do axles this winter and my trailer. And then 2025, diesel swap. So that's the plan of my 3-stage build. So I don't want to go too far, spend too much money all at one year right here, do it all. Probably the best to do, but money management and finding deals, and yeah, I'm gonna 3-stage build it. So that's about it. That's all I can think of right now for this video and update wise. I did meet a new guy in town, lives 20 minutes in town. On Marketplace, his neighbor shared with him because he doesn't have Facebook, so his neighbor next door helped him try to sell a snowplow off his 60s pickup. It's overbuilt, it's not Jeep plow. The pump is high-low pump, but the whole plow is just industrial use. He wants $1,500. To me, it's a bit high for a Jeep plow, but it's not a Jeep plow, so it's worth it. But that's not right. So I'll pass on the plow, but still, misses the neighbor to show interest in the plow. I came over, saw the plow, took some interest, but to be honest, don't really care for it. It's like I want to see the pump. The pump's in the house. They said like, go see Gary in the house. Meet him. Go meet him. Right. Met him and showed me his parts. Showed some interest again, but it's like, I'm here to meet you, tell stories, all that's from you, and then I want to see your truck. So, in the end of an hour, turned into a friendship, phone number exchange. Had to teach him how to text message. But he daily drives his truck. Don't know what year, but 60s with a peak fenders and pointed nose grill, all that style, but it's got a straight six, stock axles, but it's got disc brakes all around, on 35s, spring over conversion. That's all. So he daily drives that truck. Summertime, wintertime drives a 2-door JL. So school teacher, prison guard. He's owned another truck in his past in his life back in the day. Drove his daughter whenever around. Daily driver back in the day too. So. And yeah, new friend, another truck order bent in town now. So there's that. That's about it. So, all right, that's enough for this video. So thanks for watching and subscribing. That's all. Bye.